As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy, the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
Toss sweep to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best four programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He looks that one in nicely. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Badgers want to crank the tempo.
Not going to do it. They're going to go down.
Calls his own number. Just a solid stop.
Stop running that same shit.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world.
I was beating the fuck out of Jeremy in the other league. Man, that motherfucker hit some kind of button. After that, I couldn't complete my passes. I was throwing the ball right to him. He still shouldn't have won.
On third down. Going for the big play. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Dang.
Reeled it in and just made the house call. You want to talk about
I had him down by 14. They made me fumble the ball. He picked it up, scooped and stole. And it just a lot of bullshit happened.
Into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field. Man,
that's how Jeremy was. He ran the same play 5 times, and after that, he didn't do shit on offense. He scored on 2 pick sixes on some bullshit. I had a game-winning touchdown. It would have been over with. They had a wide open touchdown.
First down.
Yep, that's how Jeremy be doing. And like I said, I had a wide open touchdown pass. Man, he missed it completely. Game was over with.
The run from the shotgun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a
you can tell the way he be opposite. His men start all of a sudden move to the right area all of a sudden at the end.
They're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Yeah. But I was still killing his ass.
It's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him.
Yep, but like I say, all of a sudden when I'm 4th down, on 3rd down, he would know exactly where I'm going. His men would automatically move over there. I'm like, come on.
Easy catch.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
And he still shouldn't have won. Like I say, a bunch of fuckery happened. He shouldn't have won.
They'll try to run for it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Boy, I'm talking about they shady. And then he be running little spam plays. I caught on to him, though.
Might as well give it to him again.
I know. I started, boy. I sure started to.
And wait just a second.
But see, he couldn't score. He couldn't move the ball no way. It didn't even matter. He scored on all bullshit.
A closer look in the replay booth will overturn the call. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
I sure started to do it.
The give out of the gun.
He said I was holding the ball. I said, no, I'm adjusting my offense. I see you moving around and stuff like you know my play. Jeremy. He was holding the ball. Nah, you're right. I'm gonna try to do that next time.
The Longhorns are on the move.
Because when the league first started, I always keep. But I said when the league first started, I used to kick him in his. I used to kick everybody's ass. To be honest,
Here's the
that's why they love
handoff.
beating me now. Because in the beginning,
And he didn't
yeah,
have a whole
I
lot
was
of
man, I was
operating
national
room after
championship
the
first 2
2
years.
stopped for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they
Yeah,
start to
yeah.
develop down the road,
Yeah, I was really running real plays and real defenses. They was kind of fucked up. Then they brought in all them little tricks. I couldn't fuck with the tricks.
Didn't get much on first
Oh
down.
boy,
It's
that nigga
2nd
there,
and
he the
9.
worst.
He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. Still running at the 40. He gets
He
it
like
to the
he like that in real
31-yard
life too.
line. A big play for this offense.
He
And
crying.
these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball.
He a good dude. He always been a crybaby
those
though.
corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss
Big old
inside
nigga.
and that cornerback get going the other direction.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
I'm gonna tell you, every time you go in cover 3, hit that seam route. It's always open in cover 3.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's how I was killing Jeremy.
Pulled down after a
He was trying, he trying to go that cover 3,
That's a really nice
that
play.
cover 3 match.
Once first
I was
down,
tearing his
your
ass up in
defense
the
thinks you
middle.
might be running a football,
Down that
you
seam.
still can line up, you can get some movement at the
Yeah, I
point
should
of
have told
attack
you
and
yet.
find a little crease
Should
for
have
your
waited.
running back.
Yeah.
Time winding down.
Nah, you straight on defense, especially if you throw the ball against you, catching that thing. Ah, shit, I fucked up. He was taking a half, taking the second quarter. Yeah, I just be in here just happy. I be happy. I don't ever quit here. If I get beat, I get beat. If I win, I win. I get mad when they be cheating. Man, why you gotta cheat? Especially that league. Ain't no money on the line in that league. Just play the game. Oh no, I wouldn't play it. If it was money on line, I would definitely wouldn't play them. You know what time it is.
By the offense after the play.
No, I know how to listen. No, I know what. I probably beat them. I know how to little spamming tricks from that other league. But I just don't do them
Ball
though.
on lockdown. 8th play of the
I just be
drive
trying to have
coming
fun.
up. With jet sweep pass.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Oh yeah, I know Stuckey do it.
They're threatening
Stuckey, he really the biggest cheater in the league.
Strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone.
Cause Stuckey ain't ever beat me but one time his whole career.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game, getting working, getting the touchdown.
See, that's why you don't never schedule me. I don't never play Stuckey. He never schedules me. Because I know how to beat him. Because all you got to do is stack the box. Because he can't pass. Man, he shouldn't have. Like I said, man, it's like, he shouldn't have beat me. Yeah, I had him beat.
Smashes it through.
Then they come with that gadget shit at the end.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
That's why I watch when the new game come out. Watch this. The motherfuckers that's dominating right now. They're gonna be losing, like they used to do. Because they can't really play. Once they figure out the gadgets, then then it's on then. Nah, nigga.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
We gonna start a league then. Don't matter. We can all learn together. They don't want to do that.
They go to the ground.
I knew I should have stayed my ass outside.
The 50. He's at the 40.
Up and down, baby.
Running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way.
I
They
did
couldn't
that.
stop him. Touchdown, Badgers. Lining up to tackle
Block
more
kick,
onto
though.
that lead.
Damn.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both
Who did the ball
offensively
first, you or
and
me?
defensively to come away with the dub. Hey,
I'll
survive
take
and
good.
advance.
We gone.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this
Down,
one
I
with
guess.
some things to work on moving
So I hate.
Kevin, thanks a
Like
lot.
now he
That
won't let me.
sounds
He won't
as
let me
if they had
out.
a good one there.
He will not let me audible. You get all this goddamn men in the box, and I can't do shit
They'll
about
run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose.
It just worked
He's
out.
run out of bounds, but a big play on that one.
I was trying to get out of it, but he wouldn't let me.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays.
Well, I was trying to get out that shit. That's all you, man. You had 10 men in the, you had 9 men in the box.
Can kill you like you did on that outside run play there to the left.
So it'll let me audible when I don't really need to. Shit.
Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his
I
big
don't run it
man,
no more.
he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It does. I ain't gonna run it no more. They won't let me audible. Come on, baby. Let me do this. Let me do this.
Motion
Okay,
from
he
the
wouldn't let me.
offense. Touch pass on the run.
They wouldn't let me.
The defense wouldn't let him
Except
loose
take
there.
that
It
one.
was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit
Oh,
more.
yeah, you do give it away, though, because they'll shift a certain way, and then,
reinvent the wheel this
yeah, you
early.
give it away every time. Sometimes I just think I'll be hoping I can still beat you to the
They'll
edge.
line up for a second down play.
Yeah, then.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Let's just get the field goal, fellas. Okay. Let's go for the field goal, fellas. We ain't trying to raise no hell. Just stay in the game.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah!
And he intercepts it.
You know, and I had a man right, and I didn't mean to do it. I meant to hit that man over the middle.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play.
You know, that's how I set Jeremy up, too, though. He started jumping that route, and I was going right over his head.
Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Yeah, all right, fellas. So we get the ball back first. I can't stop the run.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Then that last drive,
Oh, yeah, he
if you
actually
want to
played.
call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break
I
that
can't stop the
long
run for shit, though.
Get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and
Watch this
7.
shit.
From the gun, he
I
leads
told
it
you I
with the
can't stop
back.
around for shit. I ain't got no D-line.
Off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything.
Look at that shit. Man, yeah, that big asshole.
Everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
My linebacker's dropping back 20 yards, and you ain't got but one guy wide.
At the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical.
Yeah, they ain't got to. You still get 4 or 5 yards. They ain't get everything.
At this defense and churning out positive yardage early.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Come on, little linebacker. You see him. You see him.
He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Grab behind the line. It's Wolf.
Oh,
And I
shit.
think you're seeing these guys in every
I'm really in
offense.
trouble now.
These littler guys that they're so quick, it's
Yeah,
hard
it's
to get
rap.
a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big time.
He the only one that can get
We've
pressure.
definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Fires to the wideout.
You see my corner just stop.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Wisconsin.
I didn't even switch on him. I didn't even touch him.
Sometimes they got
I let the computer have him.
From a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots, but it won't be an offense with Wisconsin then. It's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game. How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up.
Yeah,
and
boy, I
get
thought
him
that
on
was
one.
touchdown.
I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
That goddamn deep old tackle got out there and blocked shot.
First and goal. This quarterback part of their running game.
Look at his ass confident.
Tackle is made after the first down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And the Badgers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Yeah, I know what's coming, fellas.
He's looking to throw.
Yeah.
And
Try that funky ass. I knew he was running that damn screen. I had my dude out there in the flats waiting on him. Uh-oh. He hurt? Is he hurt? Boy, don't he be doing that dumb shit.
Sack on 1st down, goal-to-go situation, and move your offense backwards.
They be doing that bullshit. See, I like playing you because,
Defense rolls up.
when you beat me, at least I know you really just didn't just beat. You just beat me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did no fuckery. So I don't mind losing to folks that don't have the bullshit.
Knocked off his feet.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays
Keep running over there.
offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to
Look
get
at
my
that
speed
hype,
so
being a
he's
hyper.
space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really
Nah,
use
that's right,
his
they don't do
chance.
that shit.
Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up.
He was on his ass, though.
3rd and long in field goal range.
You see, it's like Jeremy, he would have intercepted that shit. This man, dude got a 60-inch vertical. I hit the left button to throw the ball high. He still jumped up and got it.
And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
There we go.
Absolute shank.
There we go. So we need it.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes the Texas offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense. A big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my
take it here. That's what I need.
ready in the second half.
Just trying to get out. Just trying to get out the half.
But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive. Set the tone.
That's all. Just trying to get out the half.
This is what you're going to get in the
It should have been a timeout.
Find something really quickly you can go to.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Nah, that's how you stop down in that seam. You see that zone.
A timeout is called.
You see that zone. You gotta stop before you get to that zone. Stop it. Throw it on that hash. You see the zone? Stop on that hash. Throw the ball on that hash before you get over there.
Time to get one more snap before the half.
Touchdown.
He's gonna pass.
Oh man, keep going, nigga.
High and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get.
That was a touch. You see how dude stopped though? Come in, keep going. It was 2-on-1. I had 2 men back there.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half.
Let me go and run it out front. Let's try something.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Should have tried it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
We're gonna try some shit, fellas. Just see what's going. See what's what.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Tight game as
shit
we
ain't
start the
looking
third
good.
quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps.
Let's go, Craig. Let's go.
Nowhere to go.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion.
I am gonna do it.
Catch down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
But I knew you can be paying attention to that crossing pattern. I was like, nah, be like Jeremy. You can give me a couple times. After that, it's just a decoy.
I'm running by a guy. I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Just a decoy. You was all in the middle of the field.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now.
That worked out perfect. We wanted a chance to tie the game.
I want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Michigan came through with a lunch pail.
Nah, you're going to blow me out by the third quarter, by the fourth quarter, trust me.
Eye-opening road victory.
Because I be getting so bored. Start bullshitting around.
This wasn't ever really in question. A lot to go through in the
Again, plus when they put my backups in, you know, when they get tired, my starters get tired, it's a wrap.
Easier for the side that came away with the win.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
Know where you coming.
Off the play fake.
There we go, fellas.
And the pressure gets to him. Down
there we go.
goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action,
set my corner. Nope.
That
old corner now. It was a corner blitz.
And you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer.
You can run those sometimes, but you know, the motherfuckers just. I just did it because I thought you was going to run the. I did it because I thought you was going to run the ball.
3rd and long from the 26.
You can run a corner blitz on a run. You don't want to do that shit on a goddamn pass, though.
They get to him.
Do that.
He's got
oh no!
He's brought down, but there's
man, that's bullshit.
They say no
that's bullshit.
Penalty, and they'll take the
when I say it happens to me every goddamn game, I get a bullshit call.
The defense in a most benevolent move.
I told her, goddamn, the computer does not like me.
They'll leave it with him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It's all right, but y'all just regain your composure. I know that hurt a little bit.
Well, let's give a doff of the fedora to the guys who are making the Travis Fredericks of the world proud.
I don't know what you just said, but I know that means the offensive line is blocking really, really good up front, making holes. And when you're at Wisconsin, you get featured. You touch the rock, and that's why you have big days of production like today.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10.
We want that right there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only
we
time
wanted that.
the quarterback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Give me that! Oh no!
Complimentary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always
he got it in there.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself.
He got it in there. I saw it come. I said, ooh, interception, baby.
Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, defense. They gonna score this time. Just make it tough on them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one.
We're just trying to figure out what to do now on the next one.
Back to the ground with the running back. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down.
Over that middle, because that little nigga want to run. Nigga, where we all at?
Wisconsin! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
You gonna get it,
the offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point,
I'm good at blocking kicks. God damn.
They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Should have went outside with it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get with.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there.
He zipped it in their pass.
Smothering the tight end.
Put some heat on that one.
He's going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
That's a big body. He couldn't get all the way around him.
Not easy to do.
I knew where he was looking. I sent that tight end out there as a little decoy.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
It's all right, brother. Come on, Rain, man.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd
Make something
and short
happen,
from
baby.
the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
I meant to hit the X in the middle.
Really could have used that catch.
Let's try that
there.
again.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I'm down. I'll punt it then. Yeah, I'll punt.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make
I just thought, man, I was going to win that same damn play too.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away.
I thought he was down. You could go for it anytime. That's what Jeremy did here. It was the 3rd quarter. He was down. That nigga was going for it every time.
Running it back, it's Murphy.
Shit, 4th and 5, 4th and 8, going for it. That nigga was going for it. On his side of the field.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love
Sorry,
to see
we
that
kept it
here on the
reasonably
next
close.
drive, too. Just keep doing what
get out
you're
of
doing.
hand.
Everything
Yeah.
seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Get this fumble, fellas. Scoop and scope.
Wisconsin 21, Texas 14.
You want me to show you a trick?
They'll start the drive. First down to open.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Nah, I don't play like that.
Looking to move it through the air. He hurls one deep down the
should
left
have.
side. And he's running in the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Badger. Boy, do they need
It's okay if you score once you score fast anyway.
They trying to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead up 14.
Yeah, I gave it to you. I sold out to the run.
Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Fellas, a big time top 15.
Like I said, if you're going to score, I'd rather you score fast.
Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like smoky.
Boy, wouldn't it? I don't know how them niggas do that shit. It's like that receivers, man. It's like the motherfucking D-backs got an extra turbo boost. Or he just reached his arms up and caught it like he did against me.
Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start.
He's too far off.
Vertically to get back to the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute.
And he reels
There we
it
go,
in
fellas.
inside the 30.
Yeah, he sure gave it to me.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
I saw him cheating up. I said, oh, yeah, I got him.
More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Yeah, I got 250 yards pass. That ain't like me. Can pass, I just don't like to
And
pass.
Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these
Not that
guys
shit no
going.
more. We don't get out of that
No
deep.
doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. This is a designed run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here comes the hurry up.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, that's we're going to do that.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Stay in the middle. Spy that quarterback. Stay in the middle.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Man, I should have caught that, though.
Dropped. Incomplete.
Hell, interception.
Huge gain in his fingers.
Let's watch that again.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very
Did you take him over?
They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger.
Did you take the receiver over?
And get off rhythm or off timing.
That motherfucker damn sure dipped inside of me.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gonna let it fly.
And I knew it. I stopped running with him.
He will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
35, Texas. 21, Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Let's go on score real quick, fellas. I know what time it is. Man, after when I say Jeremy did a whole 360, he ran to one side of the field, circled around, and went up the other way on me. I'm like, man, can't nobody else do that.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might...
You almost fucked up. You backed up off of him because you had an interception. You kind of hesitated a little bit.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He'll blow it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly,
way to hold on to the ball, baby.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Trying to find his man on first down. Ball is loose.
Oh, my God.
Defense just handling that fumble and securing it. And he's
just like the last game.
Gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a huge play by
man,
the defense. Great job.
Man, look at that shit.
To the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it
out.
out.
I'm going to challenge that shit. That wasn't a catch.
A massive fumble recovery.
He didn't make a football move.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if
you know what it is. Run. We can't stop it.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Finds the tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to
just taking plays now. Yeah, that's my
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first
yeah,
down.
He hit 2 o'clock if he wants. I wouldn't be mad.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring
I wasn't worried about that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah, my man.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
No, you can't kick field goals. You only kick though. A dollar you missed.
Send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. What a disappointment. No.
Where's my dollar?
Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind.
I knew that was fucked up. I knew it.
Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field.
He was trying to get this game over with, buddy. This game over with.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here comes the option.
And I was right there with I knew he was about the option to buy. Look at that bullshit.
Got some room, headed
Now you know that was bullshit.
Touchdown,
I knew that. I stood there right with him.
Found daylight. It was Katie.
Yeah, all right, fellas. Game over.
Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5.
That damn, it ain't been the same since that fumble.
Return man down on the ground.
Let's get this thing over with, fellas.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. All wideouts, no backs. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
I ain't gonna do it.
Looking to go up top on first down. He's got his man.
We really just trying to get the game over with. We really ain't giving on scoring. I'm just practicing now for the next game.
Your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Quarterback checking off. On second down, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Owen. Just what this offense was looking for.
Just practicing for the next game.
For the first down. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show
you're in the right coverage now
that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They're working that left side. And good
coverage. You had to save this too deep at first.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
We're going to challenge me.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the right. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and Get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the
back there and hit your quarterback.
and hurt them to get that first down.
They'll use the timeout.
You know, went back there and hit your quarterback.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
Tried to hit.
This, it'll be a wrap. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll go down, and a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together.
It was a close game that told you it was going to be over the fourth quarter.
Right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss.
That motherfucker there, I couldn't stop him.
Early in the season, what do? You respond by putting a winning streak together.
That do good, like tease level to pass. Oh, I'm on their ass.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.